What's up, guys? It's me, Arekkusu TM, and I know I haven't done one of these type of my experience videos in a little bit. I want to kind of talk about my fourth video on my experience believing slash following God, part four. Unless I did make a part five and it just didn't show up on my YouTube thing, but I want to talk about that video and how I was very frustrated all the way back then about God videos and my headspace at that time, right? So when I made that video, I was very frustrated with the fact that there were so many people, so many different people that were making videos on God, right? So many people that were making videos saying, um, here, let me share the stream real quick. I won't add everybody, but let me share it real quick. All right, I'm back. So basically, what I was trying to say was in that video, I was very upset with like God message videos because not only they were taking over my feed, but a lot of the videos that bothered me, to put them in reference again, were the videos that try to put you on blast, try to put you on the spot. Like, for example, Jesus doesn't love you if you don't click on this video or something. Those type of videos were really pissing me off. And I remembered, because of those videos, I decided to say, forget all of these videos. Forget doing all this shit, like, I'm not going to bother with it. And then also videos like, Gabrielle's messages for you, or whoever message things to you in like this AI like voice or whatever. Like those videos I was just completely done with. I didn't want anything to do with them anymore, I didn't want nothing to do with it. I felt like if I had something to do with those type of videos, at least the ones that are bad, the ones that are like spreading good messages and good faith, I'm fine with those. But the ones that spread bad messages or try to guilt trip you into clicking those videos, I feel like those God videos are wrong. And I remember, because of my feelings on that, I projected them into my experience, my ongoing experience, believing slash following God, right? And I remember in that video, I talked about how I'm so tired of all that, and I'm tired of everything around me being just on that type of energy, so I decided to leave. And this is where I'm going to talk about why I even made this my experience with God as a video. Because, sorry, I was checking the timer, see if everything's straight. But, Asher, hi, how you doing? I feel like personally, after my little video I made, part four, about believing in God slash following God, about getting angry and being tired of those videos, and I said, I'm done. Not in believing him, God specifically. I'm also doing good. How about you? Just talking about God a little bit, bro. Just talking about God. I'm doing pretty good. KJ, how you doing? Welcome to stream. Right? And after I talked about how I'm done, not done with God, not done with the Lord up there, Heavenly Father up there. And also, another thing that was also fucking me up was what, like, Devontae the One was talking about and stuff, and what he believes and stuff, right? No. But anyways, I digress, right? Other than that, sorry, I had a little pause. But anyways, let me move on, right? I feel like what is happening to me right now is when I needed a break, when I said, I'm done with these God videos, I'm done with a lot of this stuff, I need some time to be with myself, do what I would normally do, and just live life, right? And I feel like God up there, or somebody, saw me do that, and they said, you know what? I'm going to respect this time. I feel like God really saw my situation that I was in and allowed me to take some time off, right? Not time off from him, but as in like time off away from those type of videos and away from that type of vibe, that type of energy. Thank you. I appreciate that. That you like my shirt. I like Naruto a lot, so I'm wearing this. But I don't know. I just feel like God respects you, obviously, but it also respects your time. So the fact when I said I'm done, I'm gonna take a break from this, and I will come back, shows his very strong love for you, as a person. Like seeing you right now in your moment, allowing you to, like, if you feel like you need some time, he'll give you that time. He'll give you that moment, of, I got you, son, but I'm just going to let you know, you go off on the deep end. I'm not just going to let you go off on the deep end. Nah. I'm going to whip you back into shape. I'm going to steer you into the direction, right? The direction towards the right path, right? I'll allow you to walk away and have a moment to yourself, but I won't abandon you. I won't leave you. I won't sit there and just, allow you to weep or allow you to feel this way for very long, And, for a long while, during my break, I wasn't praying like every night or something. I wasn't watching God videos. I wasn't reading the Bible. I was basically just living my life with my faith, with my faith in hand, because obviously I'm not going to sit here and say he doesn't exist or some stupid shit like that, because fuckers, we all know he exists up there, all right? Some people just want to be dumb in this world and say he's not here. But anyways. And also, on my break, what started waking me up on my break away from all this when I made part 4 was so many content creators, were starting to come out. Not come out the closet like a joke or something, but I'm talking like people are coming out. People are preaching about God, which is fucking awesome, by the way. I was not expecting this, but keep this in mind. If you guys remember near Christmas, near end of 2024, Donald Trump was talking about Christ. Can you believe that? Donald J. Trump was talking about God. Bro, I got Mouse World, or not Mouse World, but another YouTuber, right? Talking about, being more kind to people and all this other sort of shit. And I feel like God was trying to show me a message, right? But not in the way of those type of videos that I was talking about, but through different types of people and different types of videos entirely, saying it's time for you to come back. You've had a long enough break to think about things, even in this time, I just want to see you like go in the right path, go in the right direction and shit, man. Donald J. Trump also chivalry labeled for sexual assault. Okay. That's fine, that's not the point of the video, but it's like, just using it as a reference, using it as a point to make that it's like, did you hear about Elon Musk did a Nazi salute? Yes, I did. I don't really care about that. That's not important compared to Father, right? But anyways, like I said, my point is God was trying to steer me back into the direction of, you know what, it's time to come back, maybe start reading a little bit, maybe start getting back into the flow, but, obviously don't let those videos, those really bad ones, those 1 minute ones saying, you know what I mean? I'm not going to repeat so much of what I said in part 4, but you get my point, right? Like, don't let those videos, like, kind of steer you away from me again. Or don't let, other people try to steer you away from me. Or, or other things try to steer you away from me. Because, again, I won't lie. I think God really did punish me, too. Like, to be so real. Because I'm not going to lie. Like, there were so many nights after I said what I said and did what I did and took a break. I felt like God did punish me in a way because, There were some nights where I was sweating in my sleep. Some nights where dreams were more weirder than usual or more demonic than usual or whatever the fuck more than usual. Like, there will be some days where I'm just like, I can't even fathom what the fuck. And there were some days where I went back to the old roots and started, flicking the meat. Flicking the... Dude, come on, you gotta come up with something better than that. Sticking my dick. Look, I don't fucking know. Look, okay. Yeah, these are all bad things. I apologize. Okay. But I even started going back and all that shit, right? I don't want to talk about that. That's a different time. But it's because of those things and God seeing me through his own eyes, because he's always watching us 24/7, 7 days a week. He's seeing that and he's like, Alex, my son, it's time for you to come back. I'm gonna whip you in the right direction, and you're gonna come back to me. I respected your time. Obviously, I respect you, obviously, and I respect your time. So please, come back. I've never abandoned you. I will always welcome you with warm and embracing hands. You can get your DKC once you embrace my hand. Just kidding. You okay? Nah, don't do that again. Don't want to be touched right now. Fucking pissed at Nintendo. Oh, my bad. Didn't know you did not like Nintendo like that, bro. You wanted that new DKC. Anyways, I'm not done talking to him. What are you looking at me like? No. What? I'm just kidding. Joking. Nah. I got Louis looking at me like just in the video, man. He doesn't like me, so. But you guys get my point, right? It just feels like to me right now that I'm in this state of mind where it's like, I'm not gonna, I'm gonna live my life like as holy as possible, but realize that like the whole, thing I talked about in part 3 about how constantly people sinning or whatever, I'm not gonna let that fucking kind of ruin what I got going on, I'm gonna live my life, I'm gonna believe in the Lord, I'm gonna read, the gospel, aka the fucking book, because I never closed the damn tab, I just stopped reading for a while, right? I'm just gonna go back to how I usually am, right? Just reading, praying every now and again or every other night, for other stuff, not pray for certain things, like pray for that ice cream or pray for a payment, but, just pray for good shit, pray for, like, hey, I'll pray for Lou to have a great day, or pray for Dad to have a good day, some small shit, and just be thankful for the life I got around me. You know what? I'm thankful for even having this conversation. Sure, this video doesn't make no sense, or somewhat sense. And you know what? One thing I really do appreciate when I was on my break, and I think this has something to do with Heavenly Father up there, right? Is I don't know what's up, but my brain, like, has not changed and molded, but, like, I feel like God saw what happened to me previously and allowed me to process more shit on a better basis. Like, I'm not trying to say God is, God did punish me, but also God is blessing me all at the same time, right? Like, with the whole thing, like, punishing me in my nightmares or in my dreams, talking about, not talking about shit, but doing shit, right? Look, I'm going a little bit off topic. My brain is quirking and gearing just thinking about shit to say, but it's like, I really feel like not only God was punishing me, but also God was also guiding me to come back, but also, respecting me, respecting my time, and also not giving me something in return, like it's a give and return type deal, but he's working me up. He's trying to show me that, like, you are better than this, right? And you know what? I'll give God that too, man. He allowed me to do things I normally wouldn't be able to do before. Like, for example, like, recently, I'm going to use some recent examples. And I thank God for this, right? I respect you, man. Bronx, thank you for respecting me. I'm sorry for not reading your comments so soon. But, dude, I'm doing things that would have pissed me off, like, prior. You know what I mean? Or got me super rage induced or something. Like, for example, I went back to Undertale today, and I managed to finally pass up the neutral route, you know? I played Super Punch Out and Super Macho Man I was always stuck on. Now I'm over here beating him like no tomorrow. Did God help my brain develop even further on in terms of adaptability and understanding? Did God give me a new gift for me to try and understand, aka like a little help my knowledge like go a little bit better and a little bit faster? God respects your time, man. And this isn't even just a message for me. This is a message for all of you. This is my message to you guys about God respecting your time and respecting you. Obviously, he loves you. Obviously, he respects you. I mean, if he didn't respect you, would you be on this planet right now? Even if when you're not on this planet, this motherfucker will still respect you. This motherfucker will still love you. This motherfucker gave you a home. He says, God says, you got a home, motherfucker, and it's here with me. Not with that motherfucker down there, if you know what I mean. Not that devilish looking motherfucker down there, but, you know, I digress. But you get my point, though, right? God sees your every situation and respects you in every situation. Though he may not agree, he understands and he will be there with you to help you, guide you back to him once you fall or if you fall. Or like me, if you decide to take a break or if you decide to go away for a little bit, he will guide you right back to him because he's a dude that will not deny you. He said it countless times in the Bible that he will not deny you. I shall not get rid of you, my son. You are loved. You are blessed. You are everything to me. I created you in my image. You know? We all are. Sure, we may not know, again, what our true purpose is in this life, you know, but God will help each and every person individually help us find that said thing we got to do. In the meantime, we also got to help ourselves get there too. But also always keep your faith in God and allow him to guide you in the right direction. Because 9 times out of 10, he will guide you in the right, not 9 times out of 10, 10 times, like, I would say 90% of the time he will guide you in the right direction. But you also have to pick up your own weight and get there yourself too. He's not going to, you know, fully come down and like drag your ass over there and legit throw you physically over there. You also got to do, you also got to walk those steps too. Walk right beside him and walk those steps. That's what you got to do. Got to do it, man. Got to do it. And I know this video is weird and this video is pretty out there, but I just want to spread a message, another message about God, that God is with you. God will respect your time. God, respects you as a person, and God respects your time. But again, he'll also do his best to steer you in a direction that you may not know is happening right now, but he will steer you into a direction that not only leads you towards him, but also leads you towards, or maybe even lean you closer to your own goals and what you want to do for yourself. I digress. I'm glad I had this talk with you guys because I feel like I need to get this one out there, just kind of like my Castlevania Advanced Trilogy video where I talked about how annoyed I was at those games, and hopefully I pray those DS games are not that bad, but I digress, man. Like I said, I know this message is scramble-brained and not a lot of people are going to get it, or even people way smarter than me are going to get it. They're just going to think I'm just rambling. I mean, I am, but at the same time, it's like I feel like, the Holy Spirit is running through my body, running through me right now, trying to, in my words anyway, like try to provide something for you guys, And You know, and I don't want to be one of those guys that starts spitting Bible verses 24/7 or whatever. All right, I can't even remember Bible verses if I tried. Okay, I would have to be completely, grown up in a fucking church for me to remember all that. All right, and remember Bible verses. But this is something I always say: God is forever with you. You know, if you want him to be or not to be. No matter what you do, he's with you and he watches you and he spectates you and forever sees everything you do. That may sound weird to some folks, but it's just the truth, man, about him. But yeah, that's what I wanted to spread. God respects you. God also respects your time. And by respecting that time, he allows you to understand things that you didn't before. Fuck. He allowed me to understand some things I didn't understand before. Like, for example, dial it down on your rage, or, spend more time with yourself. Don't just spend it, with other people, too. I know that's weird, but just spend a little bit more time for yourself. Be grateful for everything around you and everybody around you, with or online or whatever. But also respect, be grateful for, everything. As well. This is another message, not a message from God that's current, but just something I also want to repeat, another message, another word of advice. I feel like God also, once you start reading the Bible and stuff, reading about what he did, and also watching other people's videos talking about them doing the Bible and seeing what he did and stuff, I think that will also help you appreciate life around you more, and not just look at it as, I'm going outside my apartment complex to go on a walk. It's more than that. I'm looking at all the trees. I'm looking at the grass, the rocks, the concrete, the roads that God allowed people to come up with the idea and make in the first place. Well, trees obviously was his, and rocks were his, and the roads were his, This whole earth, or some people like to say the whole universe is his, but I digress, really respect everything around you and he'll respect you back, And I feel like as well, God does these things on purpose. For example, I'm going to mention my part 4 video again. I feel like God did this to me to not only test me, but to also kind of put this in my way so I can have this realization that not every... And I think this might be a genuine message, so listen up, people. I think God put those videos in my way to show me that not every God video that you're ever going to watch is going to be truthful, is going to be, factual. A lot of them are, but a lot of them aren't either. So don't just go over trusting everything you see when it comes to me. Trust in the Bible. Most and foremost, trust in the Bible and the books that are associated with the Bible, like the book of Noah and so on and so forth. You know what I mean? That's something you can trust that is God related, bro, And I think I finally learned that lesson, that not every video you gotta, in terms of God videos, you gotta believe, These are the videos I suggest people watch whenever they want to invest, right? God healing videos where it's just music playing in the background and just allow yourself to give you that peace of mind so you can just sit there and meditate for a minute. Louis nodding like crazy over there. I just saw him for a frame over there. But those videos especially help me heal. Not physically or anything, but just mentally in the mind to kind of ease. Kind of like lo-fi. Kind of like lo-fi music does for a lot of people. It allows you to heal, allows you to unwind, it allows you to kind of bring it back down. But I recommend those videos. I also recommend, actually reading the Bible and stuff. I'm fat and I eat everything in my goddamn world. King Hippo with the meat I'm sleeping. Okay. Do what you got to do, you know? Man. Just think about everything I said in this video. Now, again, I'm just a guy on the internet, so you don't have to take everything I say as 1,000,000% fact. You know? So, just take it with what you will and, go along for the ride. I'm fat and I eat everything. And this stop. Stop. I might need to do more punch out voiceovers. But anyways, guys, catch you guys all on the flip side. I love you guys. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for taking some time to listen to me about this. Just wanted to kind of talk about this, kind of bring it up for anyone that kind of feels like they need a message. Not from your typical, God YouTube channels and stuff. Just someone like me. Someone that's just, Because of that, I'm going to have to do Super Punch-Out voiceovers. I'm surprised I didn't think about that sooner. But, hey, what can I say? I love Punch-Out, so we're going to have to do it. But anyways, I digress. Guys, like, comment, subscribe, favorite, share the video with your friends. God bless you all. I hope you guys have a great night or a great day or a great evening when you're watching this. And Louis can finally have freaking peace. And he can finally be like, yes, I can finally talk to my friends. He's over here right now just waiting. Aaron Ryan was the best voiceover you did. Oh, then I'm going to try my best to work on him and do more peak with them. But anyways, God bless you all. Hope you guys all have a great day. Peace. Oh, wait, you know what? Before then, let's just do a small moment of silence. All right. Moment of silence is over. God bless you all. I'll see you guys next time. Peace.